This video is about the Kenite connection to the place referred to as Gerrar. And we've seen multiple times how the ger is connected to the cainites. And here we're going to focus on this term, Gerrar. So the first match we see, this says here, and the sons of Noah, who we've come across many times in all these videos, the sons of Noah who came out. These are the sons of Noah who came out, and then here's of the ark, Shem and Ham and Japheth. And we've seen this verse before. So it's Gerrar is a match for the Bnei Noah these are the Bnei Noah who came out. Okay. And we've mentioned before the Bnei Noah are every person on earth, technically, but who's not a Jew, any non-Jew, but also people who nowadays are Bnei Noah, take on the 7 laws of Noah, and we've established that the Kenites were followers of the noahide code, the 7 laws, monotheistic, friends of Israel, but were hanging around believing in one God and the 7 laws from the time of the ark to Abraham through to Sinai and beyond. So the match, these are the Bnei Noah, or the sons of Noah who came out. This is Bnei Eber. So we'll go down and see another one. Gerrar, Kaneh, Abraham. And then we see here the Bnei Chet. But, so Gerrar, and we've come across Kaneh multiple times, to acquire, purchase or acquire Abraham. So this is what we just talked about in the last video with the Bnei Chet, or the Hittites, the purchase of the cave and the field for Abraham to bury Sarah, and the Hittites just gave it to him and said, bury your dead. And here we see, so there's Kaneh, Abraham, which is interesting. And then here in 26:14, we see Kaneh again, Kaneh. Kaneh is like the envy or jealousy, which we covered earlier. And we know that Cain, the thing that made him slay Abel, was a spirit of jealousy. And we saw how the laws of jealousies are connected to the cainites as well. So lots of cainite stuff in this verse, and then Gerrar in the same chapter. So that's Genesis chapter 6. And we'll go, 26, and we'll go back to that. So Gerrar and some matches that have to do with Bnei Noah through to Abraham, and then Gerrar and Kaneh Abraham. It's a nice match. And then if you look at the next verse, this is the one that we'll focus on. Kaneh is all over, and Kaneh. And here's some more. Gerrar and some results having to do with Adam and the children of Ruel, which we just discussed in a video and showed the links there. So here's another link to the cainites. So here we see Bnei Ruel, and we said that these are the names of his sons. So here are 2 of them, and then here are 2 others. So 2 of the sons of Ruel, Shammah, and Mezah, Bnei Beshmet, which we have covered. And here they are again, as in Genesis 36, which we've established is the genealogy or the line of Edom, Ruel, which is Jethro, and on. And Gerrar again. And we see Kaneh, Abraham again. This is in 49, Genesis 49:30, Genesis 50, the final chapter of Genesis, is where it comes up. So Gerrar and Kaneh, Abraham. And then we have Kaneh again. So right here in Numbers 32:1. So I just wanted to show you that there is a connection to this place called Gerrar and the Kenites. So let's go have a look at it in the text. So this is the one that's kind of loaded. So Genesis 26. And he had possessions of sheep and possessions of cattle and much production, and the Philistines envied him. So let's have a look at that. And here we have our Kaneh. And then the envies right here of the Philistines. And then we'll see Gerrar further down. And all the wells that his father's servants had dug in the days of Abraham, his father, the Philistine, in the days of Abraham, his father, the Philistines stopped them up and filled them with earth. And remember, we've come across this before in Hashkeni, where the elder of Abraham's house and his servant, the servant of his house, the elder of his house, had the incident with Rebekah and the well, as Abraham sent his servant or elder and elder to find a wife, and he finds Rebekah for Isaac at the well. And Abimelech, who we will run across again, whose untimely death is orchestrated or let's say a certain woman, probably a cainite or Rechavite, is responsible for the death of Abimelech, as we'll see, similar to how a cainite woman, Yael, is responsible for the death of Sisera. So Abimelech, go away from us, for you have become much stronger than we. And Isaac went from there, and he encamped in the valley of Gerrar and dwelt there. So there's Gerrar in the same. And Isaac again dug up the wells of water which they had dug in the days of his father Abraham, and the Philistines have stopped them up after Abraham's death, and he gave them names like the names that his father had given them. And Isaac's servants dug in the valley, and they found there a well of living waters. And then here we have Gerrar again. And the shepherds of Gerrar quarreled with Isaac's shepherds. The water is ours, so he named the water Esek, because they had contended with him. So here, there's your connections to Gerrar, the well, Kaneh, Abraham, and Kaneh. We'll get into this a little further as we dive deep into Gerrar, Kaneh, and how these things are all related. Thank you.